Okay, good morning. Today we're going to do Matthew 7, 1 through 29. Judge not, that ye be not judged, for with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in your brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote of thy brother's eye. Give not that which is holy into the dogs, neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet, and turn and rend you. And then the promises. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For every one that asketh receiveth, and he or she that seeketh findeth, and to him or her that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man or woman is there of you whom, if his son or her son ask bread, will he or she give him a stone? Or if he asks a fish, will he give him a serpent? If ye then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which in heaven is give good gifts to them that ask him? Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Verse 13, Enter ye into the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it. And strait is strait, and that means a limited passage. Verse 15, Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns, or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have I not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name I cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whoso heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded on a rock. And every one that heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell. And great was the fall of it. And it came to pass, when Jesus had ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. So, Jesus is, I wanted to go back, and let's just, I'm going to do a little confession here. I kind of tend to stay in denial, and like when my divorce and all that. And when I do that, it comes out in other ways, like overeating or finding the beam in my brother's eye. They say Billy Graham always talked and talked with people and always looked at the good in them. And so I just do a little confession there. The promises, there were 3 promises in this chapter of Matthew 7. And you're supposed to always say a prayer and then name a promise to go with it. And, like ask and it shall be given to you, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. And then the giving the son the egg and not a scorpion. And let's see, 2, 3, and so anyway, there were, I may have miscounted. I was found 2 just then. All right. Then the analogy I thought would be interesting would be the English Channel is the largest channel in the world and busiest. It's 150 miles wide, and the Suez Canal is 1/10 of a mile wide. It's the smallest channel in the world. So we're real busy, many of us, and we may be in the channel of destruction, like the busy English Channel. And the Suez Canal is 1/10 of a mile. And it says that the gate to heaven is very, 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 very narrow. And so that was that we covered today. Thank you. Lamps of oil, God's lamps.